Hi, I'm Ken, and I work in research at Bose. You know, every product has a starting point, a goal, a mission, and it's all driven by curiosity. Curiosity leads us to question, to explore, to see how far we can push the boundaries. But what if there were no boundaries? What if we got rid of the obstacles? What if we didn't limit ourselves? It was that kind of thinking that allowed us to reach a whole new level of audio performance for your iPod, one that even surpassed what we thought was possible. The SoundDock 10 Digital Music System, our best performing system for the iPod and iPhone, which sounds so realistic it can be your main music system, and so powerful it can fill the largest room of your home. What makes a performance like that possible? Curiosity. Our engineers pushed the boundaries beyond anything that we had done before, really with one question in mind. How much better could we make your iPod sound? Let's hear more from the engineers who created the system.
So the initial challenge we were given was to build the best sounding iPod speaker we can with no constraints.
But that really brings out the energy and the excitement of the engineering discipline to say, you know, as many in Bose are motivated by, if it's not impossible, why bother doing it?
So once we had an acoustic prototype, we knew how great we could make something sound. The next step was, okay, let's make that small enough to fit in a customer's home.
And we went to some of the more creative engineering resources we have in the research domain and said, you know, here's the size of the box. What's the best you can do?
Wow, we actually got it into something that size, and it sounds that great. It has that power. It has that sound quality.
Getting a performance like that from a one-piece design wasn't easy. This team of engineers created it from the ground up, with numerous proprietary technologies that were specifically engineered for the SoundDock 10 system.
We wanted to produce a small product, so we had to squeeze all of that performance into one woofer. And we achieved that in SoundDock 10. This is a monster of a woofer. To take advantage of all the power that we packed into the woofer in SoundDock 10, we matched it into a new waveguide. The waveguide is able to extract all of the performance available from the woofer to produce very strong low notes, impactful bass performance. The Twiddlers in SoundDock 10 are small speakers that are capable of reproducing both the mid and also the very high frequencies.
With all these advanced technologies, this system may change the way you listen to your iPod. So many of us use an iPod as our main source for music. Imagine being able to just dock it, put on your favorite playlist, and enjoy it with the kind of sound you'd expect from a much larger stereo system, even in the largest room of your home. Like every product at Bose, the goal of the SoundDock 10 system was to bring you quality sound with lasting benefits. Not only performance benefits, but also simplicity, even versatility. The system has a video output and an auxiliary input, so you can use it with other sources. We even thought about future sources. The SoundDock 10 system was designed with an interchangeable docking structure, so it could work with many emerging music devices. The first is our optional Bluetooth dock, which lets you listen to your stereo Bluetooth music phone wirelessly. So there you have it. You just heard about what makes this our best performing SoundDock system, but you still haven't heard the sound. We think that's something you'll have to hear to believe. The SoundDock 10 Digital Music System, the result of what can happen when curiosity has no boundaries.